What is up, y'all? It is your girl, GC the Trader, and we are back with another video, you guys. Happy, what's today? Tuesday. Yeah, y'all, my days is all messed up. Happy Tuesday, November 2025. It is the 25th. We are in the last few days of November, heading into the last month of the year, you guys. So, as you can see on the chart, we traded in Q today. And I know y'all used to seeing the red, but today you seeing the yellow because we did trade the London session, as you can tell by the title. We traded a different session today due to the fact I had clients after 9 o'clock, so I could not look at the charts past 9. So we decided to trade London today. So that is what we're going to be going over because we was able to catch a trade on our funded accounts. So yeah, we're going to be going over that. We're going to look at what NQ did while we were gone. Not going to be doing any back test on NQ today. So we're just going to be looking at what NQ did, see if there was some opportunities to make some money and, to see if our bias for London was the same as New York. So yeah, you guys, I'm not going to hold you up. So yeah, let's get to this breakdown. All right, you guys, as you can see, yep, NQ chart as I stated in the intro. So these are my key levels I had marked up. These are old key levels from yesterday that I kept on my chart just because I like those levels. So price may come and respect them sometimes in this week. So I kept them there. I marked up my old London low, my old London high. Um, what else? And then I marked up, I think, two more key levels above my London high. So drop down to a 30 minute. The setup I took was a 30 minute setup. It was a 30-minute demand. So let me spread this out so y'all can see that. Okay. So yeah, I seen this demand zone form as it was ranging after London opened up. No, well, not London. My apologies. The Asian session, when the Asian session opened up, it took out that old London high, and then it consolidated on that London high pretty much the whole entire session. And right before London opened up, some momentum started coming into the market, and as you can see, price started dropping past this key level here. So when I saw price make an indication on this key level, and also it retraced back within the previous zone it came from and gave me a demand zone, I marked that zone up, as you can see there. Drop down to my 15 minute. It aligned with my 15 minute, and I dropped down to my 5, which is where I initially took my entry, and it lined it up on my 5 minute as well. So as you can see, price came. Oops, sorry guys. Price came. It broke out of my zone. It came up and it retested this key level and my zone. I entered on the break. I was risking $50. Normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do risk $100. But because this is the week of Thanksgiving, I decided to keep my risk for the rest of the week, $50. So that is what we're going to do, you guys. So, well, that's what I did today, you guys. I risked $50, and a part of my trading plan is if I risk $50, I go for a minimum of a 3-to-1, which is $150, which is my base hit for both of my prop firms. And if I'm risking $100, then I go for a 2-to-1, which is 100 for $200. And of course, within that $200, I also get my base hit plus a little extra profit. So today, because we was risking 50, we was going for 3-to-1. And as you can see, price did amazing. It dropped within 20 minutes. It hit my TP2. Once it hit my TP2, I adjusted price to break even, and price started to retrace. I could have took a profit at that 2-to-1, but as I stated my plan, we're going for a 3, 2, 1. And my thought process, if you can't hold to $150, then you're not gonna be able to hold to $1,500. So I'm working on holding my trades, and that was my bias. That price will hit this level, which if you go to my 30 minute, let me go over here. Where's the trade at? My 30 minute, it was some resistance right here. So when I saw it was some resistance right there, I dropped down to my 15 minute. And as you can see, it was a 15 minute bullish order block. So I was like, okay, my target will be right at that bullish order block. So I wasn't just targeting a 3 to 1 all willy nilly. I actually had a target, which was a old 15 minute bullish order block. So when I saw that, I put my target there, and then I entered into the trade as I stated, and it hit my 2 to 1. I moved to break even. It retraced up, which was normal. That's why I kept my stop loss at break even, because I wanted to give price room to move. As you know, anyone who trades NQ, you got to give NQ a little bit of room. You can't really trail tight unless you just have a lot of momentum in the market. And because this is London and this was the beginning of the London session, I knew it wasn't going to be that much power in there. So you get what I'm saying? I gave my stop loss and my trade a little bit of wiggle room. So price retraced, which was normal to me because we did make a new low within that consolidation level up here. So hold on. It's a glare, you guys, so I'm trying to make sure. Um yeah, so yeah, price started consolidating. Once it retraced back up, it started consolidating, and it was ranging for quite a bit. So after about 15 minutes, 20 minutes of it ranging, that's when I adjusted my stop loss when I got this bearish doji right here. Let me see. Yeah, when I got this bearish doji right here, that's when I adjusted my stop loss a little bit into profit, and then literally as soon as I adjusted my stop loss, probably like a candle or two later, price came up and stopped me out the trade. I am going to put right here my P&L for today, and also my P&L on my funded accounts. So you guys, today's trade was a break even with a little bit of profit secured. And the reason why I say break even is because unless my 1 to 1 was hit, I consider that a break even trade, which I'm not tripping. I'd rather walk away break even than with the loss of profit. But we was able to secure a little bit of profits for today, so I really couldn't complain about this trade. This was my first time trading London session in a minute, so I wasn't expecting anything crazy. But as you can see, you guys, this is trading for you. Like, right idea, wrong time. Because as you can see, a little bit into London, price just did exactly what I wanted it to do. It just didn't do it at the time I wanted it to do it. You get what I'm saying, you guys? So yeah, that's today's trade. Let's look at what New York did. Let me cut my New York zone on. Cut that London off. So let's see what New York did. Okay. New York had a nice drop too. That had to be that open. Yep, it was the open. Yeah, that was a nice drop too. Let me see. And that was a perfect key level that I had marked up right there, because price came. It made an indication that it wanted to break past this key level. It retraced back into this zone. Uh, Went up to break for the second time, but that was a fake out because price does not want to buy at this moment apparently. And then price wicked, came to the downside, indicated that it wanted to sell, came back to retest the zone, and then broke again, gave a nice supply zone. So yeah, this was like, yeah, today was like a pre-market setup into a pre-market open setup. Like, as soon as right before New York Open. My apologies. Right before New York Open, yeah. Right before New York Open, they gave a nice supply zone. Right into the market. Right into New York Open, gave you a nice break of structure. Came out, retested the zone, a nice drop, a nice drop. And yeah, you could have targeted that key level, or targeted right above that key level. which was the key level that I had marked up. So that's why I keep old key levels, because especially if they haven't been tapped into, because sometimes when New York opened up, that's exactly where they go. So yeah, if I didn't have a client today, yeah, we could have definitely made some money in the New York market. It would have definitely been a pre-open trade that led into the open, that led into the market open, is when it really played out. So if you would have entered right here, you probably would have been in the trade for a little bit. Yeah, because did it tap here? Yeah. But yeah, if you would have put yourself at a good enough stop loss, you definitely would have still been in that trade and would have been able to make some really good money. Yeah, you could have even made money selling. Let me see. Oh yeah. See, price broke, made an indication that it wanted to sell, came back, retested it, and then boom, right to the upside. You could have ate right towards the end of end of New York session. So yeah, you could have caught some sales and buys today in New York. So yeah, you guys, that's the breakdown of what happened in New York. As I stated, you could have definitely took some sales and you could have definitely took some buys today. So yes, you guys, I hope y'all was able to make some money in these Tuesday market. You know, tomorrow is Wednesday, Wacky Wednesday. So we're not gonna do nothing crazy, especially right before the holidays. So yeah, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope y'all was able to make some money and not blow those accounts. And y'all still in the game and can show up tomorrow. So with that being said, you guys, that's it for today's video. And your girl GC the Trader is out.